Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the Focus on Liberia online television. My name is Gwendolyn Dorado, and today Focus on Liberia is visiting the WUBU Foundation for Deaf Children's Development International right here in Painesville. Well, we Focus on Liberia decided to pass around and then saw this school where there are children deaf. It says we are deaf but not dumb. So we're going to go upstairs. This is the building. It's a story building where you have students up there who are learning different kinds of trades. So we're going upstairs to the director of the WUBU Foundation for Deaf Children's Development International. My name is Gwendolyn Dorado. I ask that you stick and stay, and let's go upstairs to the director of the Deaf and Dumb School. And the signboard says, we are deaf but not dumb. So the director is waiting here as we go to the office here. I'm here.
Yes, welcome.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So this is the director of the WUBU. What's the name?
WUBU Foundation for Deaf Children Development International. WUBU Foundation for short.
And who are you and what are you?
Well, my name is Uzondu Esione, and I'm the director here at the foundation.
So what is happening here, Mr. Director?
Well, interesting question. The organization was founded in 2019, and we basically serve the deaf community. We serve people living with disability, but deaf people in particular. Children in particular, but deaf people again in general. So what we do here is we provide services for them, to them. Rehabilitative services, sign language program, and we also do vocational training program for deaf people in Liberia, deaf children and deaf people. And we also have basic literacy and numeracy classes for them as well here at the foundation. Yeah, so these are some of the services we provide for. Yeah.
So if I were asked, how did you come across these children?
Well, initially it was difficult, but for now, a lot of people are getting to hear about the organization. So they bring the children. For example, there are people who got deaf children. They didn't even know anything about deafness, what it is, and all the kind of things. So they bring the children here to us, and then we help them to understand the children, know who they are, and then help to educate them on how the children can be, developed. Okay. Like we said, we help them provide basic literacy, numeracy classes for them, and then, vocational training.
So did you initially go into the field to bring in these children?
Yes, we used to do that. We used to go around in communities where we know they are concentrated and share the information with people out there, letting them to know the kind of services we provide. So yeah, initially we used to get out there.
And I believe you met up with some parents who, did they have any indifference about the children, how, my child is deaf, so he's useless to the society, and so those children were vulnerable?
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. That's one of the challenges we faced, because a lot of people were not really educated to what deafness is. Some of them don't even want to believe that the children are in that condition. Okay. We have to take time to explain to them. Some say, oh, it's witchcraft. My child will talk one day and it's going to be okay. We have to take time to educate them, provide information to them, letting them know that this is a natural phenomenon. It really happens. Like our founder, for example, Madam WUBU Hendricks, her mother is a hearing person, Madam Olina Bailey. She's a hearing woman. She got 3 deaf children. But luckily for them, they grew up in America, went to school in America. She even has a master's degree. Oh. You see? So she came back home to Liberia and said, but how can I contribute to the society, especially the deaf people in Liberia? That's why she set up the foundation, to be able to provide these services to deaf people here in Liberia. So yes, a lot of parents go through it. Like her mother used to say to me, it took me some time to really get to understand the situation, but when I understood it, I had to learn to live with it, and I had to learn to cope with the situation. So we do the same thing to other parents here in Liberia too.
So do you sometimes, did you do any test, maybe what caused the death some parents tell you how the child came into being?
That's one of the first questions we ask the parents. When did you get to know your child was deaf? And they tell us exactly what happened. Some of them narrate the situation because of some illness initially the child had. But these are all medical situations. We are not, a hospital or that. Okay. Sometimes we encourage parents to even do more, research and, more medical, how you call it, go to do more medical research on the children. But for us, we only try to educate them about the deafness, what it is, and how it happens and all that. So yeah, there are different even stages of deafness. There are people who are called hard of hearing people. They talk a little bit and they hear faintly. These are hard of hearing people, but some are completely deaf people. They don't talk at all and they can't hear anything. Even there's a bomb that drops out there right now, they won't hear the sound. That's how.
Only know by action.
Exactly. So that's why when we are around them, we try our facial expression, the way we communicate with them. There's a language for them called sign language, a dedicated language called sign language. There's one of the things we teach people here at the foundation. Hearing people, we try to teach them sign language so they understand how to communicate with the children at home. And some of the children too who've never learned sign language, we also teach them sign language in basic literacy classes.
So what I want to know is that have some of these children been in the what we call the grade school, or have they gone to school to the sign language? Or I don't know how that happened, but what I want to know, have some of them gone to school, like maybe if you want to do the case study, maybe you ask the parent, has this child entered the classroom before?
We do ask these questions. And in fact, what started happening lately is that parents are bringing their children, the deaf children here more, especially children that put in normal school, what we call normal school.
Yeah, okay.
And they come back to us saying their children are not learning in normal school. And what we often say to them is they need to be in the school that is dedicated for them. Okay? So Liberia, the Ministry of Education needs to work a little bit more in terms of inclusive, education, especially for deaf children. Their learning environment is completely different from the normal hearing children.
So true.
So if you put them in a normal school, they'll get a little, difficulty in really picking up. So they have to bring them back to us, and we will have to now put them in their normal, regular signing. But we are not, just to clear this part, we are not a grade school, regular functioning grade school yet. We only provide these services. Who knows? Sometime down the line, one day we'll be able to open that. But we're still working on, all of those things. Yes, so parents take their children to normal school and they have problems. But there are schools dedicated just for deaf children here in Liberia. There's one in Bomi. Sometimes we refer children there in Bomi. But yeah, most of the ones we have here are those who've never been to school.
So how do they cope?
It's a very difficult thing. Yeah, according to research, at a certain age, if the child is unable to read and write or know numbers or letters or whatever, their mind becomes blocked. It's a very difficult situation. To communicate becomes difficult. Some of them didn't even know their own sign language when they came here initially. But today they communicate, they're able to express themselves, they lecture with their friends because they're learning their language. So if you unlock their potential through sign language, it becomes very easy for them to learn anything they want to learn.
So what do they do here? What are they learning?
So we have, besides the normal literacy and numeracy classes we have for them, we also do the tie-dye. They learn how to tie and dye these materials. These are beautiful materials that they prepare. These are tie-dye materials.
And this is a bed
This is a bed sheet. It's a whole set, with the window curtains and everything in there. They also learn sewing. These are some of the materials that handwork.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what do you sell them or after they?
Well, yes, we have a place where we put them on display for people to come and see. Sometimes we do our exhibition for them to come and see the work they do. They do hand. I'll take you down to the classes so you see some of the work that they do.
What are the ages?
Yeah, they range from. We have ages here up to 35 years. We have people up to 35 years. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so we have children from as young as 6, 7, all the way up.
Okay.
So we open the program to everybody to be able to come and learn something, especially the deaf people.
So can you now take me to...
Oh yeah.
Well, folks, if you just are tuning in, this is Focus on Liberia Online Television. And we came to the WUBU Foundation, WUBU Foundation for Deaf Children's International. So he's the executive director here, and we are in the classroom of some of the children. So
so this is my girl. What's her name?
Wow. He's introducing
so
himself.
I will call my interpreter to be able to interpret for you. What's her name? My name is. So that's a sign for her name.
Okay. And what's the name?
Massa Kamuka. Her name is Massa.
Okay, this is Massa Kamuka. You know the children, they're getting the sign language, but then I wanted.
Yeah, I was walking by the girl to come out.
Okay.
That's the instructor.
So what is this class? What are they doing here?
Basic literacy and numeracy.
Okay.
Learning to read, write, numbers, numeracy and literacy classes. How to construct sentences. Noah is helping them out.
So I initially asked the question. We have some of them gone to school, and you said they came here before.
Yeah.
So how is the teacher coping with these children who have not gone to school and have the disability of hearing? So so let me see. This is a student's copybook. Yeah, and the ABC in cursive, right? So who has the copybook? Okay, this is Massa. Okay, so has Massa gone to school before also?
No. Massa has never been.
So who's the teacher here?
Noah is helping out.
How you doing?
Fine now.
Your name, please.
I'm Noah B again.
Noah. Your director talked to me before.
Okay.
I asked him whether some of the children have been to school. And he said some of them. So how do you really managing with them? And they're constructing the sentences and the writing. So how do you do that?
Well, firstly, it's patient.
Okay.
Teaching requires patience because for them, their level of learning is kind of divided into two sections. 40% of it is done theoretically and 60% of it is done practically. So most of the time, we use words to help them to know how to read, but we also take them out to show them the meaning behind the words. So when they come back from the outing, practical, they join the words with what they have already seen. We help them to understand the lesson better. And that's how they've been worrying about learning how to read, learning how to join sentences together. Even when it comes to their practical, their vocational studies they can go down for, we've been helping them in that aspect also.
Wow. And you said it requires patience.
Sure.
And you male, you know you are a male. I'm seeing that. Oh, okay. Because the female, they have children, so they know how to take care of children.
Sure.
Even the number one thing, they have time, but if the woman has patience, she wants to deal with the children. And you being a male. So, it's a kind of, what I say, exciting. So I want to say thank you in the first place. So is she?
She's the deaf instructor.
Oh, okay. So that you can talk to me to the audience. Yeah.
So he will interpret for
yes,
her. I'm
okay.
the question.
Yeah.
He will read the questions for her and she will read whatever. Camera shot.
Yeah, oh, okay, I see. All right, the director says she's the female deaf teacher here in the classroom. Okay, and I think she's trying to get her name.
Yes. And now you got it.
So, my name is Seneba.
Seneba. So now, beside you, Noel, you the talking type. So you the talking type. Or you do the sign also?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you do the sign and then you talk. You are hearing. So like the two of you are relating in this classroom?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So that's how the children, if you say something, or if you want this thing to be done, then you relate it to her. That's also the two of you do the same work. Because
Yeah, so
you show the sign to, and then she does the same thing. Okay.
So basically, for her communication,
Okay.
she used direct sign language.
Okay.
But with the children, sign language and English language are two different things. English is different, sign language is different. So I'm helping the children with both sign language and English language. So maybe a person, they will meet a person who is a hearing person and they write a sentence. How will they be able to respond using English language? So that's why I teach them. But when it comes to the sign language, I also help them to see how to communicate fluently in their own language.
No, it's a kind of, for me, it's a kind of difficult, but you are doing excellent.
So you take care of the ones that are little, the smaller ones.
Oh, okay, we have the smaller ones here. So this is the class, folks, where the students are. They're doing their basic, they're constructing sentences. That is the board. Okay, come back. And then these are the older ones. And then the children are here. The children are here. These are the little ones. And she's helping. And that's somebody who's writing here, one of them, right? So let me show to the camera. These are the children who have not gone to any normal school, but through our WUBU Foundation, for deaf children. And you can see the excellent writing. This is the ABC, where the normal children go to school and start with. Say the ABC, write the ABC. They don't say it, but write it. You can see the capital A and the small a, the capital B. In the sign language. Okay, so one of the students here is going to do the sign language for us. But then I see the eyes. Does he have problem with his eyes? Oh, the number? Oh, wow. Okay, like the white. You see other people who got blue eyes.
F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z.
Can you please tell the other students to clap for him? You know,
clap like this.
Oh, okay. So they are clapping for. What's the name of the student?
Oh,
Lee, okay. So Lee has said the alphabets in the sign language, and the other students, clap for him. Also with the sign. So the only thing I understood when you were reading the J. So I know the J is like this, so I know it.
So you were just
Is something.
Without a book.
Oh, okay. Without the book, he's still saying the alphabet.
F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Z Y Z.
Okay. All right. So Lee said the ABC to Z in the sign language.
We treat them like normal, regular children, make them to feel at home, make them to feel loved.
So they
H I J K L M N O P Q Yeah.
Honey. So this is student Gamel who said the ABC in the sign language without looking in the ABC book. All right. So okay, another student is his name first.
He has nerve problems and also a deaf child.
Okay.
So his learning abilities is hampered because of his nervous system.
Okay.
But we still take our time with all the treatment.
Okay. So what's his name? What's his name?
Joseph.
His name. Okay. This is Joseph. Look. This is Joseph, student Joseph, who has the
These are the different signs. The baby, the car, the cup,
okay.
the cup, the dog, the door.
Okay. He's pointing at the door.
Yeah. He's still learning.
Yeah, okay. So student Joseph, as the director said, he has the nerves problem, and he's also deaf. So his learning is kind of slow.
But we still,
but okay. So do you give him therapy?
Yeah, we help him,
Okay.
make it
All right. So okay, so this is the class with the normal school learning here at the WUBU Foundation for Children here, and then excellently they are writing. And let me see the blackboard. The blackboard here, and this is the spelling. And then we have all the words listed, and they are here. These are people who have not gone to school. But then through this foundation, these children are learning like the normal children. And you see the writing for what her name, Masa, right?
Yeah.
This is Masa's writing. And she has not gone to school before too, you see? So how long has she been here?
Masa been here for the last
3
3 months.
months? 3 months?
Yeah.
Wow. So Masa, who has not gone to any normal school, is writing right now. Let me see what I can read. Sentence is a group of words that make a complete, okay? So what the other children are learning in the normal school, this is what the deaf children are doing here. And according to the director, he said, most of them have not even entered the normal school, and they are here writing. Like for Michael, he always posts on Facebook.
Yeah, that's my boy.
And for each time he posts, I comment.
Yeah.
So I said, let me follow and see. Okay. So we have the other classes.
Come downstairs.
So folks, we're going downstairs.
This is the literature class.
Yeah, okay. This is
So
the
this is down to the vocational.
okay. Then they have the vocational school where
LPS is
yeah, okay. Yeah. And that is LPS iPod. That is LPS there. And then we're coming down, going down to the other classes. The director is ahead of me.
Yeah.
Going down the stairs.
Yeah. Now you see, I'll show you the deaf students up there, right?
Yeah.
But most of them here are hearing students.
Okay.
Few out there. But most of them, like I said, we have a mix.
Yeah. Yeah, you told me that.
So here, got a sewing teacher who is doing his work.
So these are for this class, folks, they are mixed. The normal people, and then we have the deaf people who are in the tailoring classes here, and you can see beautiful dresses here are hanging up that they have done. And these are bags, African bags.
They with their hand.
Oh, with their hand?
Yes.
Not on machine?
No.
Wow. So let me see the students that did it now.
All of you.
Oh, okay.
They're all people.
So you have some deaf here too, right?
Yeah.
And then they have the teacher.
So once they get through, they come down.
Oh, okay.
That's it. She deaf.
Yeah. Yeah.
deaf.
Student, right? Oh, okay, student. So she made one of the bags.
Yeah, they all big.
So who the teacher? Who the teacher? So how do you get to them? How do you get to them making these things?
Sana.
Son.
Yeah.
And they gotta do cutting, measurement
Yes.
with numbers, oh.
Yeah, normal age that 27, you say 2 or 7. They don't know. It at 50, like the length, that's 27, the width, that's 16. And 16. Close your hand and you put it at 16.
Oh, they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful. So Pushu.
Oh, Puju didn't come today.
Oh.
Puju is already Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Oh.
She's doing the tada.
No.
She often does.
And these things are so beautiful. So how much do you sell one?
750, 650, like the one that high beats. Sell it for 750.
750 because of the bees around
Yes,
and you
yes,
pay
yes.
money for the bees, so you gotta take your money
All the
from them.
materials are paid for, you know. Yeah.
So folks, this is the WUBU Foundation for children who are deaf. And then, you know, what's so interesting is that the director said most of these children have not gone to any normal school. So they start the normal school up here, and then what they learn from there, they come down here. Because you have to know the 1, 2, 3 before you do measurement to sew.
Yep.
Yes, so you have to know something before you put the colors together. So it's very beautiful, and want to say thanks to the organization here. So
I'll see. Thanks to you yourself, the teachers,
yeah.
everybody, you know, the staff.
So director, what would you like to see?
Well,
what have you to say?
So yeah.
What have you to say to those out there? Is there any awareness do you create? You know, because I believe there are more children out there who their parents are still not, you know, taking them in, or they don't know about this place, even though they be hearing announcements about other, but then they still keep the children at home.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to them?
Well, thank you. You know, because what you're doing, you're also sharing information out there.
Okay.
So I believe if anybody watching this video, you know, this live, and they're interested in bringing the children or know of deaf children who are not in school, our doors are open to receive them.
Okay.
Come. To those in authority, you know, these are initiatives that you need to support. These are all citizens, these are all people, you know, in the country that need support as well. So come to us, we can work together, you know, work on projects together to see how we can better their own lives too. Because at the end of the day, if they learn these trade, it will help them to be able to put food on the table, you know, to be able to take care of themselves.
Also, more are still coming up. What the children do here.
We do a lot of things.
A
lot of beautiful work.
Wow, well designed slippers here. Well designed slippers. Okay, the bees bag. So if you carry these things on the field, do people buy them?
Yeah. Actually, for now, we're just producing.
Okay.
And we intend to open a little gift store, you know, on the other side, so people can just walk in and buy the materials. Or sometimes we do exhibition for people to come and see what we're doing.
Where, here? Or you go out there?
Yeah, when we have programs, we open it up for people to see, you know, host programs. Like tomorrow, we actually have a program here tomorrow.
Okay.
But that program is, this month, September, is dedicated to deaf awareness. The whole month of September. So it's to Deaf Awareness Month. And
In the
tomorrow,
country?
yes. Tomorrow's program is dedicated to us training them about rape. Alright? This is one of the phenomena that we keep getting complaints and reports within the community. So we thought to bring them together, share information about rape, how to get support. If in case you hear of a situation, how to report the case, where to go to for support, how to even get the case reported. These are things that we'll be discussing here tomorrow in depth, especially for the deaf people tomorrow. So yeah, and when we have these programs now, we open up for people to come and see the work that they are doing, just for to be able to get some
So
support.
who will be partaking in the program?
We send out letters. We hope we get people from the Ministry of Education, from the Ministry of Gender. We hope they'll be able to come tomorrow. And we also invited the National Peace Ambassador, Mr. Kwekwe, who will be serving as guest speaker, and a lot of hosts, you know, other people we invited, you know, tomorrow to come and, you know, grace the program. We hope they'll come anyway.
So what do you hope to see your children, your students?
Man,
What are you preparing them for?
for the future, to be able to sustain themselves, to be able to, you know, be positive support themselves in their own community, to be change agents in their community, to be able to help other people, because these things they are learning when they go back, who knows, they can be able to transfer their knowledge to people for them to be able to know about what we're doing here. So yeah, these are things we're doing, helping deaf people in general to get to know how they can sustain themselves.
So the parents come after them to see.
Yeah, we have a relationship with parents. We also speak with parents. We make sure we are in constant contact with the parents and all of these. Yeah, we make sure we work together. Yeah.
So while we're talking with the director, you know, more materials are coming out, more beautifully designed materials are coming out. So you can just put mirror. Okay, when you in the bathroom, you're taking bath while you brushing your the bees bag here, they're back in the plastic. You know, it's so beautiful. Take them on the plastic, let it go see it.
That's what it is.
Wow, you see? Bees, so bees. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So who made it?
Oh, she's a teacher.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they bag here, they one bag. One person can do it.
Yeah, but for a bag, 2 persons.
Oh, 2 persons. Okay. All right.
She knows how to do her thing.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'll tell you more materials coming up. Beautiful bags, different designs.
Cartoon bag.
Okay. With the how you call the cloth that around here? The African cloth. So this is an African bag.
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful hair bag. The hair bag. So how much for the bag? How much for the hair bag? The hair bag. If you were selling it.
When we selling it $5.
So they bag here, they bees that I can how much for it now? They would have so bees that
They would have still been there, they're getting for $10.
I know, because you bought all of these bees, you know, you bought all of those bees and made the bag, and so they gotta get the price behind it. Yeah, you know, I cash it for them. So once again, if you just tuning in, it's Focus on Liberia online television, and we decided to stop by here at the WUBU Foundation for Deaf Children. You know, and they are doing pretty well here. Can you imagine students who have not gone to school at all, what we call the normal school, to learn the ABC and write them? But these children were picked up from communities. When the awareness went out, their parents brought them, and they are here. They are here, and right here they started the ABC from. And they're writing sentences. They're writing sentences, and then what the director said, if they are being nurtured out there with the ABC, with the 1, 2, 3, then they come down here to do the sewing. So as you can see, beautiful dresses by these children. You know, you see that? And it's a must you learn the 1, 2, 3 because you have to do the tape ruling. You got to do it. So you can't sew without that. And so it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. So Mr. Director, do we have another place?
No.
Oh, okay. So, so I can close up right here. So that's it. I want to say thanks for watching. Okay. And he said a store will soon be open where all of these beautiful materials, dresses and what have you, bags and slippers will be sold in. So my name is Gwendolyn Dorado. Wherever you're watching us from, I say thank you for being with us, and I pray that I ask that you stick and stay with us. It's Focus on Liberia. Good day.